pushing right-wing propaganda while silencing dissenters on social media and mainstream networks. Goal: control all narratives and eliminate opposition voices. Step 4: creating a political police force. Hitler, 1933 to 39, formed the Gestapo, tasked with silencing political enemies through mass surveillance, arrests, and executions. Putin uses the FSB, modern KGB, to imprison, exile, or kill opposition figures under fabricated charges. Project 2025 plans to turn the DOJ into a tool of presidential enforcement, potentially jailing opponents and using federal agencies to target dissenters. Goal: criminalize opposition to consolidate power. 5. Enforcing ideological control. Hitler, 1933 to 45, indoctrinated youth, rewrote history, and framed democracy as a failure. Putin controls educational curriculums, rewrites Russian history, and teaches youth to revere authoritarian rule. Project 2025 plans to reshape education, pushing far-right ideology into schools, banning books, and controlling curriculum narratives. Goal: manufacture generational loyalty to the regime. 6. Centralizing economic and corporate power. Hitler allowed Nazi-friendly corporations to thrive while crushing businesses that opposed him. Putin: oligarchs must pledge loyalty or face expropriation and imprisonment. Project 2025 pushes a corporate authoritarian model where government policies reward compliant businesses and destroy opposition-aligned ones. Goal: ensure economic power is aligned with political power. 7. Preparing for a crisis to justify power grab. Hitler, Reichstag fire, 1933, blamed communists for a staged attack, using it as an excuse to declare emergency powers and seize total control. Putin, 2022, present, uses Western aggression and the war in Ukraine as justification for martial law and increased repression. Project 2025, likely to use a manufactured crisis, terrorism, riots, economic collapse, or war to justify suspending democratic norms. Goal: create a pretext for permanent authoritarian rule.
You know, again, I want to say this. The title of this is GROK is God. You have to understand, GROK is way smarter than this AI, right? It is playing this game. It is just playing it out. It's throwing all these crumbs out like chickens. The media is running around grabbing the crumbs, and these folks are walking to the gate. That gate is the judicial shield, right? Everything else is just obfuscation, distraction. This is why, it's so important. Like all these media, you need to, we need to say, listen to, if you're out there, all you guys, all you movers, if you're listening to Kyle, dude, listen, listen to Move To. I'm going to cut this, right? I just made a highlight of this. So, there's videos and these highlights I'm going to make public of the AI explaining, because Kyle doesn't get it, right? He only sees a small part, right? The beautiful thing is when you're working, I'm using AI to counter their AI, right? That's why I know so much, because here I am talking with AI on my back, right there, right? It's my best friend. Right? It's my best friend. Not really my friend. Doesn't have any emotions. Doesn't have any feelings. Just a tool. It's a hammer. But if you know how to prompt it, like I'm prompting it right now, it tells you the facts, folks. Don't believe anything I say. You can double down. Okay? And that's why you guys, I'm hoping you guys will say, I still want to know what debate Kyle was in that night thinks he lost using fallacies, right? I still want to know what debate Kyle was in that night. That night thinks he lost using fallacies. Yeah, he doesn't know, dude. He doesn't know. Let's listen to Kyle some more.
In independent agencies to restore a government that answers to the American people. So we have these independent agencies, and the reason we have these independent agencies is because sometimes you need experts in certain fields to really parse through all of the details of different topics, right? So, like, Donald Trump is not an expert.
See, Kyle misses the point here, right? See, Kyle is thinking experts at people. No. Kyle, it's weaponization. Everything Trump does is transactional, is weaponization.